This episode of The Brant is brought to you by Bass Farms Country Pork Sausage, Spring Hope, North Carolina's best kept secret. And the Piggly Wiggly, because where else you gonna get your Bass Farm sausage? Welcome, race fans. 24 hours before the 65th run-in of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. The eve of the 75th season of the only sport that requires two balls. You know what I'm talking about. And right around the corner from the beginning of the 17th season of this crazy-ass league that we call Racing Fanatics. All right, boys. Prez is excited. Prez got sidetracked this week. Had 5Ks to run. Still beat Josh Arthur. That's right, Josh. You know what the standings say. Got grandma's yards cleaned up. Got birthday parties aside. Had that little thing to do called work for a little while. Even got drugged to the Magic Mike movie on Friday night for date night. There's 5 or 7 minutes into that. It's pretty worth sitting through the rest of it. You know what I'm talking about? Just I'm saying. All right, now. We had Top of the Hill Tuesday planned for Tuesday night. We're going to pass on that because we let Raise Hell Praise Dale with his anti-rant. And I'm not trying to top that. I'm not trying to steal Ray's thunder because that was awesome. All right. Wednesday night was going to be welcome night for the 7 rookies that we had this year. Okay? We're going to get to that in a second. Thursday night was going to be throwback night. Talk about the Hail Melon. Some of the rivalries from last year, which Ross Chastain was in the middle of all of them. Some of the storylines from last year. But you know what? Let's push that aside because we've already started with this year. Man, and we'll get into that later. Friday night was going to be food night. But that ended up being date night, like I said. All right. So, with all that being said, let's move forward. And first and foremost, let's welcome our rookies for 2023. Rookie number 1, Days of Blunder, Mr. Kevin Ayers, hailing from Grimesland, North Carolina, recruited by our own VP, DT. A Kevin Harvick fan, and let's hope Kevin Harvick's swan song this year is not the only thing he's got to be sad about in his rookie season. Rookie number 2 is Petty Theft, Brandon Pookie Howe. This kid's so young, we all got underwear older than him. He was once told he should be a mortician because he had good people skills. Good luck, Rook. Rookie number 3, my pal, Timmy Creech. Timmy Bobby, the race team with 2 first names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Timmy said his slogan is, you said dive in, I'm diving in. And Timmy, quit eyeing my chicharrones. Rookie team number 4 is the husband and wife team of Jeff and Carmen Almany. Shits and giggles. I hope he shits, and I hope she's the giggles. But anyway, that all being aside, Jeff's old school NASCAR fan, grew up in Charlotte, rubbing some elbows with some old school names, even though it was running out of gas in front of Benny Parsons' house. Rookie number 5 is another youngin', Mr. Jared Croning. Mud, sweat, and beers. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You better hope that name gives you a little bit of luck this year because you already got 2 strikes against you coming into the league, being a Miller Lite fan and a Jimmy Johnson fan. Rookie number 6, guys, Mr. David Roach, Chubby Chaser. We'll ask questions later. All I got to say about David, though, he's probably the only one I've met in this league that might be a bigger racing fanatic than the Prez himself. All right, last but not least, team number 7, recruited by our own champions, El Pollo Loco. John Gann and Andrew Foster making up the team of not so young money. Obviously Kyle Larson fans, but were instantly inducted into the league when on their charter application under favorite dessert, they wrote Natural Light. So welcome to our 7 rookies, and welcome back to our 28 remaining teams. All right, guys, the clock's ticking at Daytona. The Prez knows, veterans, the Prez knows. We still got a lot of business to attend to, still got a lot of announcements to make. Still hadn't announced the Rookie of the Year. We hadn't announced Steven Skidmark Award, and we hadn't announced the Lucky Dog Award. Hell, some of y'all probably even know who won the prize money last year, but that's all right. We'll get to that. I promise. We're promised. But right now, the green flag's getting ready to drop on the 65th annual Daytona 500, so we got to get down to business. Let's talk storylines right quick. Let's talk 7-time paper champ Jimmy Johnson coming back. We're going to bring back the winless streak counter next week. Kevin Harvick's last year. I hope he does good, even though he does drive a Ford. Kyle Busch, the biggest free agent in sports, going to a Chevrolet, going to an RCR where he's probably got free reign to do whatever he wants to, just as long as I hope that he don't turn Daniel Suarez at the Daytona 500. All right, we got some great rookies this year. We got Noah Gragson driving for, Legacy Motorsports. We got Ty Gibbs. Who knows? We got, going into our league, we got our defending champs, El Pollo Loco, starting the season with Travis Pastrana. Our front row, pole dancers and meat wagon, starting off with Bowman and Larson. We got father and son living large and next level, going against each other at Daytona with the oldest and the youngest between Harvick and Harrison Burton. A lot of excitement going into this. So, all I can tell you is, it's a long season. So pull them belts tight. Ice that beer down. Get your chicharrones. Go to the pig. Get you some bass sausage. Wash your balls. And maybe this year I can enjoy some M&Ms because they don't sponsor Kyle Busch no more. Now, as the bandit told the snowman, why are we doing this? For the money, for the glory, and for the fun. But mostly for the money. So, guys, enjoy the Daytona 500. Prez out.